is Jim Bob.
This here's Clint. What we got for you today is we got us another gun review. We got right here, this is the Smith Wesson SD40 VE. First one we got here is the model Smith Wesson SD40 VE. This is the standard capacity.
Or the STD capacity. The suggested retail price of this gun is $389.
Now this here is a 40 caliber. Capacity is 14 in a clip and 1 in a chamber.
The action is a striker fired action.
The barrel's 4 inches. That's 10.2 centimeter.
This front sight is a white dot and the rear sight is a fixed 2 dot.
Overall length of this bastard 7.2 inches or 18.3 centimeters.
The width is weighing in at 1.29 inches or 3.3 centimeters.
This sumbitch ain't too heavy for as big as it is. 22.7 ounces.
And you can hold that son of a bitch up by a textured polymer grip.
The frame, it's also polymer.
Oh, the slide material is stainless steel, and so's the barrel material.
Now this gun here is a finished two-tone gun. Okay, now this here seems pretty light. It's not too bad. It feels really nice in your hand. Like it just feels like it's a good firm grip. Just feels like a well-made piece of machinery.
Made with precision.
Made with goddamn precision.
Goddamn precision. It's real light. You got this top that's metal. You got the bottom that's polymer grip, which allows it to be really light in your hands.
And you would think for a light gun it would kick a lot. It don't seem too bad at all.
Not too bad.
Quite surprising.
Yep. And it's a little bit loud, but not that loud.
It's a 40. It's gonna be loud. Right here, Smith & Wesson 40 caliber hollow points. All right.
Alright, as you can see, this target, we shot it with what?
That was 40 caliber hollow points.
That's right.
Out of the Smith & Wesson.
Out of Smith & Wesson. So, right here is obviously mine.
That ain't yours. That was mine. That's the first shot.
Alright, well this one's probably mine too.
That one there is mine as well. Now, I'm going to guess here that maybe this one's Jim Bob's. Maybe right here, there's one right there. I'm going to guess those are Jim Bob's. You got something to say?
I'm just saying
something?
Sounds about right.
Some bitches are my two shots
Sounds
right there.
about right.
There's no way that I would have been outside that range. Alright, well we're going to get on to the next one.
Alright, the next gun we have here is the Hi-Point JCP 40 Smith & Wesson S&W.
S&W.
What's that S&W stand for?
This is the S&W.
But this says S&W on it.
It does?
That might confuse people.
Huh. I'll be damned, it does say S&W.
Well, they're ripping off Smith & Wesson one way or another.
I wonder if Smith & Wesson might make Hi-Point.
They make well, that's a conundrum.
A goddamn conundrum right there.
Goddamn.
Huh. Didn't even notice that.
Alright, well, let's check this gun out.
Now here we got the Hi-Point model JPC40. This one starts around $251.
Now the barrel length is 4.5 inches, while the overall length is 7.75 inches.
This one's considerably heavier at 35 ounces.
Yep, and that frame is a high impact polymer, much like the other one.
It's got a black powder coat finish on it.
This holds 10 shot magazine standard.
With 1 in the chamber, that's 11 shots altogether. Now your sight, you got 3 dots. Fully adjustable rear sight.
All the Hi-Point handgun features include high impact polymer frame,
high impact grips,
durable, attractive, easy grip finish,
3-dot fully adjustable sights,
free extra rear peep sight,
last round lock open,
free trigger lock,
magazine disconnect safety,
quick on-off thumb safety,
operations and safety sheets,
100% American parts and assembly, buddy.
And the best part, this sumbitch,
lifetime warranty. Alright, this gun right here, it's heavy as a goddamn brick.
That's right.
And if you can't shoot somebody with it, you sure can't throw it at them.
That's right.
So this right here is the whole top's metal, and that's what's making a lot of weight to it.
That's right.
And what else? What do you?
Well, that's got that there high impact plastic.
That's true.
Grip to it there.
That's a polymer.
That's a polymer, I believe.
High impact plastic.
That's right. Now right here is the HiPoint 40 caliber. It's got the same hollow points in it. Let's see what this son of a bitch does.
Well, right here, what you have is a jam up. You got this bullet in here jammed up. That's a scary situation there, buddy. And that'll get you there. And there, I mean heaven. So what we're gonna do is get this out of here, but the other gun, we pumped a couple rounds through it and didn't jam. This son of a bitch jammed, so you might have some jammers.
Now right here with the HiPoint 40 caliber, we got some pretty close ones to where we were. These two were here.
That was my shot, and that was mine.
Those were not his damn shots. I got one right here, one right here. I think there might be a new one there, possibly a new one there. So if you actually look at it, your grouping's pretty close.
We're both aiming for this son of a bitch's red spot right here.
That's his heart right there, that red.
So if you look at the one I first hit, all the ones are going around that same area, which proves that we're hitting around the same area.
Now if you really look at the one Jim Bob hit, it's probably maybe that one, or there's one down there, maybe one there. These are probably Jim Bob's shots. Now these in the kill section here, those are definitely mine. Now, as for bang for your buck, both guns look like they're hitting pretty accurate. We're shooting at about 20 feet, 25 feet away, so that's what you got to look forward to. Son of a bitch. All right, well, this here's what we got. Got a mark there, one here, one here.
There's a big trench I'd try to dig around it, because that's what I like to do. I like to dig around my target, make a trench, so it gives us something to fall into.
It's not a bad idea if you're playing a video game, but in real life, you're gonna want to hit.
Or in real life.
Center mass.
What we have here
We got some.
is we got all kinds of shrapnel.
We got some brass. We got some lead in there, but
that piece is torn up.
as for destroying this here, I don't know what the hell it is, piece of clay or something. All it did was leave some marks on it. It didn't do what we expected. We were hoping that thing was going to blow up and shatter, and it didn't do shit.
That's true. We might just have to go on a search to find what gun will make it through this thing.
And don't you worry, buddy. I got some guns that'll do it. Now, both of these guns have the same thing. They both got right here on the bottom. They got rails you can mount a laser or a flashlight. Somebody comes into your house late at night, you just pull it up, put the laser on, put the flashlight on so you can see what you're shooting.
It'll get your shot there, buddy.
Shoot them son of bitches dead. Both these guns seem to shoot pretty accurate. They both had about a hand size grouping to them, which, you know, that's kill zone right there. So that's not too bad.
That's true.
For the price, you're getting pretty much the same accuracy, but there's a big reliability issue we got here.
That's true. When I was shooting this son of a bitch, there's a bullet. How many times we shoot? How many rounds
we probably ran 5-6 clips through each of them.
That was 5 or 6 clips. This one, not that one, jammed 3 or 4 times.
That's right. Now that's going to be an issue if you need to pull that gun. You're in a hurry and you got something going on.
That ain't high reliability, buddy.
No, it's not. But the actual fact that nothing broke on it, that's pretty good.
That's good. That's good. It's made like a tank, I will say that.
Yeah, that's right.
One thing I had about the shooting is when we were shooting these, I had noticed this was a little bit louder and kicked a little bit more.
I think you're right.
Than the Smith Wesson.
Which is odd because usually a heavier pistol doesn't kick near as much.
True, but this one does.
So that was a bit of a surprise to both of us. Okay, so for the final thoughts on these, I'm going to say that you do sometimes get what you pay for.
That's a good point.
Now, the Smith & Wesson, it's going to cost you a little bit more money, but you ain't got no jamming issues with it. And I mean, who knows? Maybe that HiPoint was just a fluke. We don't know.
That's true.
But either way, the Smith & Wesson, flawless. Never had a problem with it.
And also, the Smith & Wesson's something you can carry on you. Well, the HiPoint is a little bit too big for that.
A little too bulky.
You're going to look like an asshole.
So, I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Rocco. He left us a comment on our last video there with the judge and the Kel-Tec 9. He said, hey, why don't you guys do a review on that Smith & Wesson 40? Says, I got one. I'd like to hear what other people think of them. So I'm like, okay, that sounds like a great idea. One slight problem. The Hi-Point here, that's Jim Bob's. The 40, the Smith Wesson 40, ain't got one of them. So I commented back and said, well, Mr. Rocco, I ain't got one of those Smith Wesson 40s. So he says, I'll let you borrow mine. So we met up this morning. He gave me his, and we're here doing this video mostly for him, really.
And thank you for trusting us, because we don't look too trustworthy.
That's right. That's damn right there. We'll get this back to you, Mr. Rocco, because we know you might need it out there. And we don't want you getting mugged or raped or anything like that. So you're going to need to protect yourself.
Especially raped.
That's damn right.
And this son of a bitch will stop you from being raped.
That's a good possibility right there. So, thank you again. We're going to go out. We're going to shoot some more shit. Do some more reviews. And we'll let you know what we think the best of the two guns are that we're going to shoot.
That's right, buddy.
All right.